The NBA is more than what happens on the court. Sometimes, the fiercest tug of war is fought on the sidelines. When LeBron James got face-to-face with ESPN's Stephen A. Smith courtside at Madison Square Garden, it was not just another celebrity moment, it was the culmination of months of pressure.
Making sure that I mind what I say about his son. Can't repeat the words because they ain't suited for FCC airwaves. That's what he was doing.
Ladies and gentlemen, he's averaging, I'm sorry, I got to remind y'all, he averages 0.3 points and he's playing in the first quarter of an NBA game. Really? Contrary to popular belief, Stephen A. Smith has not always believed that Bronny James belongs in the NBA. The son of basketball royalty, drafted by the Lakers with the 55th selection of the 2023 draft.
With the 55th pick in the 2024 NBA draft, the Los Angeles Lakers select Bronny James from the University of Southern California.
Has become a lightning rod for debates over nepotism in professional sports.
And on the other end, here we go, Bronny for liftoff. Dylan swatted by Bronny. Bronny James, nice pass inside. Is off to a good start as well. 6 of 9 from the floor, 3 of 5 from 3. Make it 4. Collier on the run. Love pass and great finish by James plus a foul.
But why would LeBron decide to take on one of ESPN's biggest voices at this moment? Why at this moment, after so much commentary about his son?
Tied at the end of the regular season could make the difference between being a much higher seed and perhaps home court advantage.
No doubt. And he's the prototypical kind of center Luka had in Dallas. He loves the athletic rim runner to freeze that backline defender.
Boy, a lot of contact. Doncic takes it.
Timing is key, and LeBron James is nothing if he's not calculated.
Great hustle from LeBron James in the midst of the crowd and gets the applause.
The altercation came at the height of the Lakers' amazing run. With 18 wins in their last 21 games, they've moved up from the 6th seed to 2nd in the Western Conference. All at once, a team that many had dismissed as a group of over-the-hill stars and nepotism projects has become bona fide contenders.
On the wing, here's LeBron James. Lob for Hayes.
Adding Luka Doncic, a move analysts initially doubted could work when the two ball-dominant players slot together, has proven a game-changer for the Lakers. LeBron has embraced a different role, playing off-ball more and transforming his game while still producing at an elite level. What we're witnessing is the versatility that has made LeBron special for 2 decades. He's not a scorer or a facilitator. He can change his game to match whoever he's playing with, even when that's someone as ball-dominant as Luka.
This one from a tiebreaker standpoint. Denver's won 2 of 3, and who knows if these two teams finish.
But the biggest shock has been the Lakers' defense. They presently have the top defensive rating in the NBA over their last 16 games. Without a real center, they've leaned on length, communication, and timely rotations to stifle opponents. One-year coach J.J. Redick, who many questioned hiring, has instituted a defensive scheme predicated on bogging down the three-point attack.
He's not going to get it off. What a turn of events. And you're right, this is the exact opposite of what happened in Los Angeles.
Over that same stretch since mid-January, Los Angeles has held other teams to a mere 32% from deep, the second-best three-point defense in the league. Back to the LeBron-Stephen A confrontation, only this time with LeBron walking away after he says. And back to that confrontation, LeBron waited until his team was on top, until the decisions he made that were in accord with his values were being confirmed through success, to take on Stephen A. Smith. Do you see how he taps to the camera after the message? This was not a father defending his son. This was LeBron James, media maestro, creating a narrative. If this was simply about defending Bronny, why wait months?
But Stephen A has publicly spoken about LeBron and especially Bronny, and that's what people are speculating.
Why not address Stephen A back in November when all the hate began? LeBron chose to do this because now he's talking from a position of strength. I saw a fool idiot on TV saying the Lakers saved the NBA. For starters, the Lakers have just enjoyed a great 2 weeks.
First of all, the Lakers have had a great 2 weeks. He said the Lakers saved the NBA season. That's because them fools on the other network, which we're going to be working for next year, that's all they talk about.
The Lakers to the rescue of an NBA season? Yo, them fools over on the other network where we're gonna be working at next year, that's all they talk about. The Lakers revival has rejuvenated another old-school NBA media feud, the Inside the NBA crew on TNT versus ESPN's basketball coverage. Charles Barkley, who doesn't pull punches, has come for Kendrick Perkins over his suggestion that the Lakers' winning streak saved the NBA.
He said the Lakers saved the NBA season. That's because them fools on the other network, which we're going to be working for next year, that's all they talk about.
This thing is not going to work in LA with Anthony and LeBron. There's going to be some serious growing pains. Those guys are doing what? The same thing, you know? You say there is only one ball, so it's not a great fit. Those predictions now seem foolish. The ultimate chess player, LeBron adjusted his game to still put up elite production. When your game has been the most versatile in the league for 20 years, adding another superstar doesn't confine you, it frees you. At the center of this storm is a 19-year-old rookie who's averaging fewer than a point a game. Bronny James didn't request to be drafted by his father's team. He didn't sign up to be so thrust into the spotlight before he was ready. What Bronny is going through has never happened before. The son of the best player of his generation, mending from a cardiac arrest that almost cut short his career before it started, drafted into the NBA, maybe before his skills justified it. The pressure is immense.
Bronny has earned this, right? Bronny talks about his hard work. Bronny has earned this through hard work.
Bronny has earned his spot. He's earned the right, he's gotten better in the G League, and he's part of our future plans. It's comments like those that bring about Stephen A. criticism. Is Bronny actually a merit hire, or just a bone thrown so the powers that be can keep no pesky LeBron would be unhappy in the hour of his dying career? Whatever the answer, LeBron made it clear certain criticism is unacceptable. He's no longer merely a player trying to defend his legacy, he's a father trying to protect his son. The more interesting subplot in all this is how LeBron's endgame is developing. Before the Luka trade, it felt like LeBron was just marking time the last few seasons, pursuing Kareem's scoring record and tutoring his son. Yet now, all of a sudden, there is a viable route to host a 5th title ring, one that would equal Kobe Bryant. The Lakers are not favored. They'd be underdogs versus OKC, Denver, Boston, or Cleveland. But this is a huge shift from no chance to maybe, and that alters everything about LeBron's last chapters. Even from the beginning, LeBron James knew that basketball was about story as much as it was about play. By confronting Stephen A. Smith at the instant, his team was on the rise. Not only was he defending his son, he was announcing that he is still to be reckoned with between the baselines and beyond.
By LeBron James in any way in that regard. By all accounts, he's obviously a wonderful family man and a wonderful father who cares very, very deeply about his son.
LeBron's old enough to defend his son. As a father, I respect that. But as an analyst, I've got a job to do, and sometimes that means telling people things that they don't want to hear. As the Lakers keep their improbable push for contention, the focus on the two James men will only get brighter. For LeBron, it's the highest high-wire act, chasing one more ring while guiding his kid through the minefield that is NBA stardom. For Bronny, it's learning to play a game his father conquered, while playing it in his giant shadow. There is more at stake in the LeBron-Stephen A. Smith beef than just criticism. We're operating here on legacy, family, the blurry line between covering the game and becoming part of the story of the game. At times in the NBA, off-court events tell us more about the players than on-court stuff.